Have you ever found yourself caught in a relationship that instead of lifting you up, leaves you feeling drained and empty? Maybe it's a romantic partner who constantly criticizes you, a family member who manipulates your emotions, or a friend who always seems to take more than they give. If any of this resonates, know that you are not alone. Today, we're diving deep into the transformative power of self-love and the liberation that comes from letting go of toxic relationships. It's easy to fall into the trap of believing that love means sacrificing your own happiness for the sake of others. But true love begins with loving yourself. When you prioritize your own well-being, you set the stage for healthier, more fulfilling connections with the people around you. In this journey of self-discovery, we'll explore the signs of toxic relationships, the fear that often holds us back from letting go, and most importantly, the profound impact of prioritizing self-love. Let's start by understanding what a toxic relationship truly is. It's not always about dramatic fights or obvious abuse. Toxicity can be subtle, creeping into your life like a slow poison. It might be a partner who constantly belittles your achievements, a parent who guilt trips you into doing what they want, or a friend who consistently dismisses your feelings. These relationships leave you feeling emotionally exhausted, questioning your worth, and walking on eggshells. Recognizing the red flags is crucial. Do you find yourself constantly apologizing, even when you've done nothing wrong? Do you feel like you're always giving but rarely receiving? Are you afraid to express your true feelings for fear of upsetting the other person? These are all signs that you might be in a toxic relationship. And the longer you stay, the deeper the impact on your self-esteem. You start to believe the negative things they say about you, doubting your own judgment and losing sight of your own value. But here's the truth. You deserve to be surrounded by people who lift you up, not tear you down. You deserve relationships built on mutual respect, support, and genuine care. And the first step towards creating those healthy connections is recognizing the ones that are holding you back. It's time to break free from the chains of toxicity and accept the freedom that comes with loving yourself first. One of the biggest hurdles to letting go of toxic relationships is the deep-rooted desire to please others. We all want to be liked and accepted, and sometimes we go to great lengths to avoid conflict or disapproval. But when this people-pleasing tendency becomes a pattern, it can lead us down a dangerous path. We start prioritizing other people's needs and happiness over our own, sacrificing our own boundaries and values in the process. In toxic relationships, this people-pleasing behavior is often exploited. The other person might use guilt, manipulation, or even threats to keep you in line. You might find yourself constantly apologizing, making excuses for their behavior, or bending over backward to avoid upsetting them. And while you might think you're keeping the peace, you're actually eroding your own sense of self. You're sending the message that your needs don't matter, that your feelings are not valid. It's important to remember that healthy relationships are built on mutual respect. You have the right to express your needs and set boundaries. You don't have to agree with everything the other person says or does, and you shouldn't feel obligated to constantly put their needs above your own. Learning to say no and prioritizing your own well-being is not selfish. It's essential for creating healthy, balanced connections. And even when we recognize the toxicity in a relationship, the fear of letting go can be paralyzing. We might worry about being alone, facing the unknown, or dealing with the other person's reaction. We might even tell ourselves that we can change them, that if we just love them enough or try hard enough, they'll eventually see the light. But the truth is, you cannot change someone who is unwilling to change themselves. And staying in a toxic relationship in the hopes of fixing them only prolongs your own suffering. Letting go can be painful, there's no denying that, but it's also incredibly empowering. It's a declaration that you value yourself enough to walk away from something that is no longer serving you. It's a chance to create space in your life for healthier, more fulfilling connections. It's an opportunity to rediscover who you are outside of that toxic dynamic and to build a life that truly reflects your values and aspirations. At the heart of breaking free from toxic relationships and creating a life filled with joy and authenticity lies the transformative power of self-love. It's about recognizing your inherent worth, accepting yourself unconditionally, and prioritizing your own needs and happiness. Self-love isn't about being selfish or narcissistic. It's about understanding that you deserve to be treated with kindness, respect, and compassion, both by others and by yourself. When you truly love yourself, you set a new standard for the relationships in your life. You no longer tolerate disrespect, manipulation, or negativity. You attract people who value and appreciate you for who you are. And you build connections based on mutual support and understanding. Self-love also empowers you to make choices that align with your values and goals, even if they're not popular or easy. It gives you the strength to say no to things that drain your energy or compromise your well-being, and to say yes to opportunities that bring you joy and fulfillment. Cultivating self-love is a journey, not a destination. It takes time, effort, and a willingness to look inward with honesty and compassion. Start by practicing self-compassion. Treat yourself with the same kindness and understanding that you would offer a dear friend. Forgive yourself for past mistakes and let go of any self-criticism or negative self-talk. Spend time doing things that bring you joy and nourish your soul. Pursue hobbies, connect with nature, or simply relax and recharge. Surround yourself with positive influences, people who uplift you and encourage your growth. Healing from the wounds of toxic relationships takes time. It's okay to grieve the loss of what you thought you had, and it's normal to feel a range of emotions as you navigate this process. Be patient with yourself, and don't be afraid to seek support from friends, family, or a therapist. While we start on this journey of self-discovery and healing, you'll find that the pain gradually fades, replaced by a newfound sense of strength, resilience, and self-worth. Forgiveness is a powerful tool on the path to healing. It's not about excusing the hurtful actions of others, but rather about releasing the burden of anger and resentment that can weigh you down. Forgive yourself for staying in a toxic relationship for too long, for believing the lies you were told, or for not recognizing your own worth sooner. And while it might be challenging, try to find a way to forgive those who have hurt you. And this doesn't mean you have to maintain a relationship with them, but it does mean letting go of the negative emotions that keep you tied to the past. While you step into this new chapter of your life, it's time to redefine what a healthy relationship looks like for you. It's about creating connections that are built on a foundation of mutual respect, support, and open communication. It's about finding people who celebrate your successes, empathize with your struggles, and encourage your growth. Healthy relationships are a two-way street where both individuals feel valued, heard, and appreciated. When you prioritize self-love, you naturally attract people who are capable of offering the same level of respect and care. You start to recognize the signs of healthy dynamics, the genuine laughter, the shared interests, the feeling of being truly seen and understood. You no longer settle for crumbs of affection or half-hearted efforts. You set clear boundaries and expectations, communicating your needs openly and honestly, and you walk away from any situation that compromises your well-being or disregards your worth. You have the power to create the life you desire. You are not defined by your past relationships or the mistakes you've made. You are worthy of love, happiness, and fulfilling connections. It's time to step into your power, to accept your true self, and to never settle for anything less than you deserve. So let go of the toxic relationships that have been holding you back. Forgive yourself and others and allow yourself to heal, cultivate self-love, and watch as it transforms every aspect of your life. Create healthy boundaries and surround yourself with people who uplift and inspire you. You are not alone on this journey. There are countless resources and support systems available to help you navigate this process. Now is the time to take action. It's time to reclaim your power, to prioritize your happiness, and to create a life that truly reflects your worth. It might feel scary at first, but remember, you are stronger than you think. You have the courage and resilience to break free from toxic patterns and build a future filled with love, joy, and authenticity. Start by setting small, achievable goals. Maybe it's communicating your needs more clearly in a current relationship or distancing yourself from a friend who constantly drains your energy. Perhaps it's seeking professional help to process past traumas or investing time in activities that bring you joy and self-discovery. Every step you take towards prioritizing your well-being is a victory. Celebrate your progress and don't be afraid to ask for help along the way. This is your life. You are the author of your own story. Don't let anyone else dictate your worth or happiness. Choose yourself, love yourself, and never settle for anything less than you deserve. While you start on this journey of self-love and liberation, you'll discover a newfound sense of freedom, confidence, and inner peace. You'll attract healthier relationships, pursue your dreams with passion, and create a life that truly lights you up. Remember, you are not alone. There are countless others who have walked this path before you, and there are many more who are walking it alongside you right now. Reach out, connect, and support one another. Share your stories, offer encouragement, and celebrate each other's victories. Together, we can create a world where self-love is the foundation of every relationship, and where everyone feels empowered to live their most authentic, joyful lives. If you found this video helpful and think it could benefit others, please consider liking, sharing, and subscribing. Your support means the world to us. Thank you for being a part of this journey towards self-love and empowerment. Let's continue to uplift and inspire each other.